Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. I'm Tim Meyer with Coach Chris Smith. And Coach, big win tonight against Chippewa Valley, a game you had to have, and your guys responded and played well. Talk a little bit about the victory tonight.
Well, you know, it was a great job by the coaching staff with their game plan. John DeGiorgio, Chris Layson, Scott Debs, the offensive game plan. To slow everything down. You know, you've seen us, speed everything up all year, but we really wanted to keep the ball out of Chippewa's hands. So they did a great job slowing the game down. Less possessions for Chippewa, and then, Dave Brzezinski, Travis Maltop, Jack Salver defensively had a great plan, and the defense really came up big today.
It looked like your defensive coverage was a little tighter than we saw in previous weeks. Was that part of the game plan?
Well, yeah, we had some different coverages that we haven't really used this year because of the young defense, but Coach Brzezinski did a great job in Maltop installing those things, and we had to get this win, and we had to play a team that's a high-powered offense, so we had to do everything we could to try to slow them down.
You had your quarterback running a little bit more tonight. You talked to him about that he's going to have to carry the ball, or did he just make those decisions?
No, those are part of his reads, through his reads and the triple option that he does. So I thought he did some great jobs early, especially early in the game, reading the key and pulling the ball and putting his foot in the ground and taking off. He's getting better and better every week with it, and we're rushing the ball well this year. We've rushed the ball well all year, but having him to be able to take that ball and really adds another element to the offense.
Looked like you were able to play Joe Metz on defense a little bit more than on offense, and looked like he looked a lot fresher.
Right. Right now Andrew Solkowski's doing a great job at tailback for us, and because of the injuries that we have on defense with our linebackers, we needed Joe Metz to play for us on defense, which means less offensively. But because Ski's doing so good for us on offense, it allows us to use Metz. He's a great middle linebacker, and he's just gotten better every week that he's been in that position.
Next week you play Warren Mott, and that's going to be a special game. They're one of the teams that beat Dakota this year, and so they've got a good offense with quarterback Pond there.
Yeah, they got a good quarterback. They got a great tailback. He's probably one of the best tailbacks, in our league. And so our hands are going to be full again. But, we take it 1 week at a time. I'm not sure what our game plan is going to be. Right now we're going to enjoy this win. We got life still, and that feels good, and I think it feels good for the kids. And we'll get back to work tomorrow.
The Eisenhower Eagles offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage, and Damian Latson, you're the representative of that group. Tell us a little bit about how you guys did it tonight.
We work hard all year. Coach Layson really pushes us to know our technique, footsteps. That's all we do all day. It's just footsteps, hand placement, and that's what, we're all pretty good. You
guys came in here, your backs up against the wall. It's their homecoming and everything. And tell us about that first play when you lined up across from those guys.
I wasn't really intimidated. I knew the 51, Nico. We're good friends, and I was just having fun out there. It's football, so.
And what were you thinking when you saw Max Whitworth take off there?
I was excited. I love the sophomore. He's my best friend. Seeing him run was awesome.
What about some of your other guys on the line that did a good job tonight?
Oh, anyone. You can name anyone. Abuna, that kid's strong, maybe short, but he's really strong. Derek, 3-year starter at center, he's amazing. Murphy's really good too, and my boy Carberry, who plays next to me, we get double teams together.
Look like you're limping a little bit out there. You okay?
Yeah, I got a knee injury, but no one needs to know about it.
Oh, they do now. Anyway, you want to say hello to some folks out there?
Yes, my mom and dad and my 2 little sisters, also my sister in college. I'll see you guys at home.
Jack Preventure, 2 interceptions tonight, but a strong game on defense, and you got to carry the ball a little bit tonight too. But talk about your interceptions. How about that first one?
Oh, the first one was huge. We knew we had to make some big plays. They were starting to get momentum after the second half. They wanted to come back. This is a second half team that we were going up against, and we just knew that we had to keep them down, keep them slow on offense, and our offense took the rest of it away. They ran the clock off, gave them very few opportunities to score on us.
How about that second interception? It kind of looked like it kind of got tipped a little bit.
Yeah, it was quarterback sail just a little bit over receiver's hands, gave me a little bit more time to react to it, and so it made it a little bit easier for me. And then got a couple blocks, got some good yards, and then end result, we won the game.
You look like with those catches that you had no no doubts that you were going to put it in your hands.
Oh, I was ready. I knew last year came up a little short a couple times, but I had a couple of big opportunities that game, and I want to make sure repeat the same year. I guess it's good luck against this team.
Talk a little bit about your defense as a group. You guys stopped them a few times on 4th down.
Oh, it was huge. We knew we had to make some big stops, let our offense take care of the ball, run the clock off, and we knew what we had to do, and we executed.
Talk a little bit about some of those penalties out there. I know you guys thought you were getting jobbed a little bit by the officials, but did that fire you guys up a bit?
It let us know, like, this isn't going to be an easy game. We got to keep working, with what we can get. We're going to get some bad calls here and there. We thought it was a little bit biased. At least I did. But we knew we had to just make some big plays, work with it, and, we did.
So now you guys are 4-3, but you have 2 tough teams to go up against next week. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts about the 2 next challenges. At least they'll be at home.
Yeah, that's a good thing, coming back home after a big one like this. But we know it's going to be a tough game. We're going to be working hard on all of our assignments all week in practice. Good start to practice, good 2 hitting days, and then we just got to keep our assignments straight and execute.
Okay, Jack, I know you want to say hello to some folks out there.
I just want to say hi to my mom and dad, and shout out to my brother at MSU. Go Spartans.
At 3-3, the Eisenhower Eagles traveled to Chippewa Valley to face the Big Reds. The Big Reds possessed a high-powered, high-scoring offense. The Eagles were desperate for a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Eisenhower got the ball first, and on 2nd and 6, quarterback Max Whitwer finds an opening and sprints 67 yards to the Big Reds' 11-yard line. On 3rd and goal from the 7, Andrew Sukowski gets good blocking and finds the end zone for the game's first touchdown. The extra point was good, and Ike led 7-0. Ike's defense stopped Chippewa Valley on their next drive. The Big Reds return the favor, and the Eagles are forced to punt. Good coverage here. The Big Red offense started to heat up. Patrick Brenningstool finds number 15, Jimmy Zarnick, good for a 1st down. Eisenhower's number 90, Salvatore Voltaggio, gets a big sack here, making it 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, number 21, Stefan Claiborne, takes this pass and turns it into a Big Red 1st down. Again, Brenningstool finds his receiver for another Big Red 1st down. Chippewa Valley would drive the ball to the Eagle 9-yard line, where it would be 4th and 1. Ike's D comes up big as number 31, Jack Servey, and number 35, Kevin Wright, lead the way. As the game moved into the 2nd quarter, Eisenhower's Andrew Sukowski would get 11 yards on this run, good for an Eagle 1st down. With it 3rd and 10 on the Big Reds 45, Paul Kessler hauls in this pass, good for 11 yards and an Eagle 1st down. With it 3rd and 4 on the Chippewa Valley 17, the Eagles' offense completely fools the Big Red defense as number 3, Kadari Johnson scampers 17 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and Ike now led 14-0. When the Big Reds got the ball back, they drove all the way to the Eagle 10. But Ike's defense was ready, and this fumble is not called. Ike's defense held Chippewa Valley to this 30-yard field goal by Dane Haggerty, making it Eisenhower 14, Chippewa Valley 3. With time running out in the half, Joe Metz makes sure this pass does not get caught. The Eagles got the ball back with 15 seconds left in the half, and Andrew Sukowski gets a chunk of yards here. The half would end. With the score, Eisenhower 14, Chippewa Valley 3. To begin the second half, Chippewa Valley received the football, and on third down, Patrick Grinningstool gets 15 yards on this run. The Eagles' number 35, Kevin Wright, takes a tough hit. On first down from the Eisenhower 46, this Grinningstool pass is picked off by the Eagles' number 8, Jack Preventure. The fired-up Eagles offense basically just rammed the football down the throat of the Big Red defense, with Kadari Johnson and Andrew Sukowski doing the damage. Finally, Sukowski would take it to the Big Reds 3, where it would be first and goal. The Big Reds defense would keep Eisenhower out of the end zone, and the Eagles settled for this 20-yard field goal by Austin Mitchell, making it 17-3 Eisenhower. On Chippewa Valley's next drive, Joe Metz makes a big fourth down play here to stop the Big Reds. Late in the third quarter, Chippewa Valley got the ball back again. They were aided by this pass interference call. Despite that, Ike would force Chippewa Valley to punt, and Paul Kessler does a good job of fielding the punt and getting 9 yards. In the fourth quarter, the Eagle defense continues their tough play, led by number 55, Lucas Jelli. On 4th and 5, the Big Reds go for it, but the Eagle defense has it covered like a blanket. When Ike got the ball back, number 3, Kadari Johnson couldn't find any running room on the right side, so he reversed his field. Paul Kessler tries to spring him with this block. Kessler's block was penalized. Looked like a clean block. You be the judge. With it third and long, Kadari Johnson gets 15 yards on this run, but it's short of the first down, and Ike is forced to punt. With less than 7 minutes to play in the game, Eisenhower's number 38, Antonio Gray, comes up big, picking this pass off, making it 1st and 10 Ike. Jack Preventure would help the Eagles kill a little clock here with this big first down run. Chippewa Valley got the ball back with 3:08 left to play in the ballgame. The Eagles swarm quarterback Grinningstool for a loss here. Number 8, Jack Preventure, gets his second interception of the game, sealing the victory for the Eisenhower Eagles. They will go to 4-3 on the year. The Eagles defeat Chippewa Valley for the 31st time in 37 tries, 17-3. Stay tuned for more after this.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Is everything okay in there?
Just a minute, Grandma.
Get first downs. All right, hey, some great plays on defense. A lot of guys, Seabrook making those. How about Preventure? He had 2 picks. Hey, and how about Antonio Gray? Our running back, Ski, Kadari, you guys are outstanding. Kessler making those catches. How about that first play down here?